Virat Kohli. Seriously, when you hear that name, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it the aggression, the 70-plus centuries? Well, hold on a second. That's just half the story. Welcome to Personality Teardown, where we're not just looking at stats. Nope, we are doing a full-on personality X-ray. And today, under the scanner, is the king, the chase master, the guy from Delhi, Virat Kohli.
So you better buckle up because this is not some boring biography. Oh no, this is a full-on, high-octane Bollywood movie. It's got drama, it's got action, and it has a Chuck Day India-level comeback that absolutely no one saw coming. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, let's jump in the time machine and go way back to meet the Kohli who wasn't King Kohli just yet. This is Act 1, the Delhi boy, his whole gully boy face. We're talking about this chubby-cheeked kid from Delhi who had just as much fire in his attitude as he had talent in his hands. I mean, the potential was obviously there, but the discipline? Pretty much zero. This wasn't the meticulous quinoa and fitness Kohli we know now. This was the butter chicken-loving Kohli from the streets of Delhi. And it was these three moments that really forged the man he is today. Just think about it. 2006, he's only 18 years old. His father passes away at night, and the very next morning, he walks out to bat to save the match for his team. Can you imagine that grit? Then, in 2008, he captains India to an Under-19 World Cup victory. And of course, 2012, that infamous middle finger to the Sydney crowd. Raw, defiant, completely unapologetic. These weren't just events, you know. They were the actual building blocks of his personality. So I gotta ask you, do you think that early aggression was necessary for him to become a fighter? Or was it just a kid being immature? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
And now, for the major plot twist in the movie. This is where our hero goes from being a raw talent to a global superstar. Welcome to the Badshah phase.
Man, just look at these numbers. They're absolutely insane. 51 centuries in ODIs. He broke Sachin Tendulkar's record, the one people said would never be broken. He just went ahead and did it.
And we're not talking about quick, flashy innings either. In Test cricket, 7 double centuries. 7! No other Indian has ever done that. That's just pure, uncut willpower right there.
And this wasn't just about his personal scores. He made the whole team win. Statistically, he is India's most successful Test captain, ever. He wasn't just building his run count. He was building a winning machine. But you know what his biggest impact was? A revolution, man. Before him, fitness was kind of like, yeah, we'll get to it. He came in and made the yo-yo test non-negotiable. You're not fit, you're out of the team. Period. He shifted the team from relying on spin to building a world-class pace attack that could win anywhere in the world. He took that passive let's-see-what-happens approach and turned it into an aggressive we're coming for you identity. He literally changed the DNA of Indian cricket.
But you know, every Bollywood hero has to have a downfall, right? And Kohli's, man, it was brutal. Welcome to his Sanju phase, where the hero loses almost everything and has to fight all alone.
1,020 days. Just let that sink in. This is a guy who used to score centuries for fun, and suddenly he couldn't get a single one. The media, the fans, everybody wrote him off. The invincible Kohli suddenly started to look, well, human.
And on top of all that pressure, there was this painful pattern. As captain, he built a team that could beat anyone. But when it came to the big ICC tournaments, they always fell short right at the end. They lost finals, they lost semifinals, but one thing he wanted most as a leader, an ICC trophy, always remained just out of reach. And then everything just came crashing down. In just a matter of months, it was all over. He stepped down from the T20 captaincy, then he was controversially removed as the ODI captain, and finally, he resigned from the Test captaincy too. The reign of King Kohli, it just ended abruptly in a chaotic and very public fallout.
But, like any great film, the hero gets one last chance at redemption. And this is the final act, the Chuck Day India comeback that nobody, and I mean nobody, thought was possible.
The stage could not have been bigger. Melbourne, the T20 World Cup, facing Pakistan, and an almost impossible chase. Everything was on the line. His reputation, the hopes of a nation, everything.
And then he played an innings that will be remembered for centuries. Those 2 sixes off Haris Rauf, people will be talking about those shots 100 years from now. One commentator said it perfectly. That wasn't batting, that was a gift from God. This wasn't just a great innings. It was a statement, a declaration to the entire world that the king is back. That wasn't a comeback, it was an answer.
So, after all that drama, all the incredible highs and the crushing lows, how do you even judge this man? What is the final verdict? Is he just a player, or is he something more?
I think the best way to understand him is this equation, the Kohli paradox. His legacy is his unbelievable individual brilliance, plus his massive cultural impact, minus those missing ICC trophies as captain. It's that simple. You can't deny his personal records, and the way he changed the team's culture is permanent. But that empty space in the trophy cabinet will always be a part of his story.
So I'll leave you with this question. In your opinion, which was the best version of Virat Kohli? The rock kid from Delhi, the unstoppable run machine, or the comeback king? Drop your thoughts, not insults, in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this personality postmortem, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Who should we put under the scanner next? Let me know.